It was just such a crazy day, and you know, you know how they say you can't go back in time, and I never want to relive that moment again.
Pain, anguish, hope. That's just some of the words to describe what a South Florida family has been through since their daughter was involved in a horrific boat crash.
She may have survived the crash, but her life will never be the same. Their lives have been forever altered.
Today, for the first time, the parents of Katerina Puig spoke out only on NBC6 and shared an update on their daughter's recovery and talked to us about the investigation into that crash.
NBC6 reporter Laura Rodriguez joins us live with that exclusive interview. Laura, very, very emotional.
Yes, and this family is forever changed, but they are hopeful. I spoke to Katy's dad here in South Miami. I spoke to her mother via Zoom. She is currently in Jacksonville with Katy, where she is receiving intensive therapy treatment. In February 2021, Katy Puig led her team to the state semifinals. She was captain of the Our Lady of Lourdes Academy soccer squad and excelled academically.
She won Player of the Year her junior year and was probably in almost every honor society you could possibly think of.
On track to apply for college at the University of Florida, Katy's life took a drastic turn on September 4th, 2022.
You know how they say you can't go back in time, and I never want to relive that moment again.
Katy was one of 14 passengers on a boat driven by George Pino. Investigators say after Pino crashed into a channel marker, all passengers were ejected from the boat, killing 17-year-old Lucy Fernandez and severely injuring Katy Puig.
Is Katy dead? You know, like, do we even know? And he said, I don't know.
I mean, she looked horrible. Her stomach was bloated, her face was bloated. It was just, you know, it was bad.
Diagnosed with a traumatic brain injury, Katy was in a coma for about 3 months, but she survived.
Lucy has been Katy's angel since the night of the accident and will continue for the rest of her life.
There is not one day I don't wake up and think about them.
In an effort to cover Katy's lifelong medical expenses, the Puig family sued George Pino and his wife Cecilia. A confidential settlement was reached with George, and a $16 million settlement was ordered by a judge against Cecilia. As for the criminal investigation, the Puigs believe the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission mishandled the case.
They really, you know, didn't take the time or, you know, didn't do their due diligence with this case.
There was definitely alcohol in the boat, and you know, that wasn't really looked at too much by FWC.
Moving forward, the goal is for Katy to walk. Step by step, she's on the road to recovery, backed by her family, friends, and an entire community ready to cheer her on this Saturday at a wiffle ball tournament in her honor.
And just an incredible way of just never giving up, and she knows, she wants to do it, and we're going to be there, and Katy's going to come out on top.
Incredible perspective from this family. Now, if you'd like to participate in that wiffle ball tournament, it is this Saturday. It's at the Kendall Boys and Girls Club. There are still teams available. There are teams available for students and also for adults. You can also participate by donating, and we will have a link to that tournament on our website. Reporting live in South Miami, I'm Laura Rodriguez, NBC6 News.